This week on Machinery Pete TV, the winning combination of good condition and low hours proves its value again on this Sidney, Iowa sale with a beautiful Case IH 275 Magnum. A wide front Minneapolis Moline shows off its top to bottom restoration. And this Horsch air seeder offers a simpler planning solution in both Europe and North America.
Your machinery is a serious investment and at the heart of every farming operation. Some call it a passion. We're Machinery Pete TV, and today we'll cover everything from auction roundups to the classics to the latest trends and technology. Machinery Pete, the most trusted name in farm equipment.
Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support.
Big Iron, rural America's premier online auction site for the sale of used farm equipment.
Hey folks, welcome to Machinery Pete TV, coming at you from sunny Sidney, Iowa today. Now the air temp is a crispy 9 below, but you know, the key when it's below zero is the wind, and the wind is down today, so it's actually not too bad. Ice cold, but I think we're going to see some red hot bidding on 3 Case IH tractors. So stay tuned for that, but let's go back to the studio and get the latest farm equipment news.
All right, thanks Pete. I'm Clinton Griffiths. Despite lower commodity prices overall and higher interest rates, the new Ag Economy Barometer shows farmer sentiment has improved. The monthly survey from Purdue University and the CME Group coming in with a reading of 113. Now that's up 8 points from last month. The findings a bit puzzling to economists at Purdue, considering prices for principal commodities weakened from mid-June to mid-July. Now, despite this month's improvement in farmer investment perspectives, their outlook on capital expenditures remained weak compared to a year ago. Higher interest rates having an impact on farmland values right now. Farm Credit Services of America and Frontier Farm Credit releasing its benchmark farmland values report. Now they say since January, land values have made modest gains in eastern Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Wyoming, while in Iowa, the value of farmland has declined overall 2.4%, the first decline in 5 years. Now, despite the pullback, Iowa's real estate values are up nearly 60% since 2019. Food prices around the world eased a bit in July. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization saying the food price index had a reading of 120.8 in July. That's down 0.2% from June. Now the index is now 3% lower than it was a year ago and more than 24% off its peak reached in March of 2022. As the school year fires back up, student ag organizations like FFA will be back in session, and new numbers from the national office show that FFA has more than 1 million members, a new record, and it's up nearly 9% from a year ago. The largest increases coming in states like Utah, Florida, and Alaska. Now let's check on some recent auctions from around the country. Now back to our host, Machinery Pete.
Hey folks, it's 9 below zero here today, so don't you dare change that dial. And you're not going to want to miss this red hot bidding coming up on this baby, a 21 model Case IH Magnum 150. This thing's only got 140 hours on it.
This is Josh Kranz with Big Iron Auctions. We're here in Lenox, South Dakota with Dwayne and Dort Kuiper's retirement auction. The auction will be Thursday, August 15th on BigIron.com. We will have an open house on Saturday, August 10th from 10 to 2 with lunch, so you can come out, check out all of his equipment.
Yeah, so August 10th, come out, take a look at it, enjoy some beverage, some food. Look forward to auction on August 15th.
Details will be on BigIron.com. Get on there and bid early and bid often.
Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. You've got to try this. The power of foam is the only way to clean and degrease your equipment. Simply foam it on, give the foam a few minutes to work, and power wash it off. Cuts grease and your wash time significantly. The foam won't harm electrical sensors or controls. It neutralizes and washes away farm chemicals and is safe to use on most surfaces. Call 888-996-7801 or go online to check out their dealer locator at poweroffoam.com to find the power of foam near you.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
Want to get smarter and have some fun while you're at it? Introducing Unscripted and Grow Getters, two of agriculture's most entertaining and engaging podcasts. Hosted by U.S. Farm Report's Tyne Morgan and Ag Day's Clinton Griffiths, Unscripted is your chance to meet the personalities behind the personalities. And with heart and humor, Grow Getters with host Davis Michelson explores Ag's most innovative side hustles. You can find Unscripted and Grow Getters on the Farm Journal YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey folks, a real treat. I'm here with my friend Tom Schramm with Schramm Auction Incorporated. Tom, always great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you, Greg. Appreciate it.
Now this sale in particular, wow, quite a line of equipment here, Tom. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, probably one of the pieces of equipment with the most interest is right behind us is a 2010 Magnum 275 with 1,800 hours pre-def tractor. Very sought after tractor.
Now Tom, I know you sell green, red, blue, but it's got to be kind of fun to get this quality of equipment on a sale, I would imagine.
Yeah, you know, the good low-houred one-owner equipment always sells good, and off of a farm retirement sale, I think it helps, you know, and people can come and see where it's coming from and meet the seller, and I think that adds a lot of merit to the sale.
All right, folks, beautiful tractor here, a 2013 Case IH Magnum 235, only 1,374 hours on it. Now, the 10 highest auction prices ever on Magnum 235s, all in the last 21 months since April of 22. But now the calendar's flipped. We've lost the year-end tax buyers. Corn and beans down in price a little bit before the auction. Time to see what this baby goes for.
140, 137,500, 140, 140, give 138,000. I worked the hard way. Nice tractor, 138,000. Yep. Now 139. And now 919, 139. And now 139, 119, now 138, 139.
138.5.
Oh boy, really the hard way. 138.5. Now 139. 139.
Yep.
Now 95. 139.5. Now 140. Now 140. And now 140. They started. Now 140. And 139.5 here. Now 140. 145. 140. Now 139.5. 140. 139.40. Now 100. I got 140 right here. 141 there now. 141. 141. 141. Now 141. Now 142. Now 142. And now 142. Now 143, Brian. 143. 143. I'm at 142 here now. 143. 143. 143. And here now. 143. Y'all in there. Now 144. Thanks for what you done. 143. Sit down. 144. I'm at 143. Sit down. 144. Sit now, Brian. 143,000. Put them on buyer number. 364.
Well, folks, the average auction price last year in 2023 on a Case IH Maxim 150 was $78,779. Now, today here in Sidney, Iowa, on the Lawrence Crum Retirement Auction, this is not any average Maxim 150. This is a 21 model with only 140 hours on it. And last night, the online bidding was already up over 91,000. That's already the fourth highest one I've ever seen.
124.5 down there. 125 here, sit down there. 127 and 8. 127 here down there. 128. 127 here down there. 128,000. Now 129,000. 129. 129. 130. 130. 129 here down 30. 130 130. You get 30. 129 here down 30. 30 130. Now 31. 131 down. 31. Now 2. 131 here down 2. 132. I'm at 131, 132, 132,000, 131, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 134, 134, 134. Click the button, boys. 134, 133. Put them, pull them, pull 134. I'm at 134 to get 4 now. Put them, 4, 135. I'm at 133. 4 now. Put them, 4, 134. 134,000. Up your way, 133,000. Tim gets them your way. Buyer number is 297.
Here are a few more items that sold on today's sale.
Ag Pro Pre-Harvest No Reserve Online Auction, Thursday, August 20th. Sale by Merit Auctions. John Deere financing available on qualified ag equipment items. 5.9% for 60 months, offered through John Deere Financial. 14 combines selling, including 7 John Deere S700 series, from a 22 S760 with 188 hours, a 23 S770 with 12 hours, to 3 S790s. 11 draper heads, 19 corn heads, 27 tractors, including 4 22 model 8R series. Online bidding at proxybid.com. Best way I've seen to fix faded paint? Dakota Shine. Made in South Dakota by Dakota Ag Innovations, a company with a 20-year history of working with top construction equipment manufacturers, now offering Dakota Shine to the farm community to help you keep your equipment looking like new and retain more value when it comes time to sell or trade. Key active ingredient from corn, soy derivatives. Order online at dakotashine.com or visit your regional farm stores to pick up your Dakota Shine today. What's that piece of equipment worth? Check out Machinery Pete's auction prices for the answer. Free to view, updated daily, all types of equipment. Go to machinerypete.com and click on the auction tab, then auction price data. Hey folks, I'm here with Scott Meldrum, Integrated Solutions Manager with Van Wall Equipment out of Nevada, Iowa. First of all, great to see you, Scott.
Good to see you again, Greg.
And we're standing next to a planter here. Now this has a little age on it, I understand. Is it a 05?
It's an 05 John Deere 1770 12-row 30-inch planter that has had a good life, but it's been reborn.
Yeah, I mean, like new planter, let's talk precision upgrades. What's been done to this thing?
So we decided to upgrade this to the latest ExactEmerge technology. So those who aren't familiar with it, ExactEmerge is going to let us plant up to 10 miles an hour, but that's just a small piece of it. The big yield opportunity booster is right up here, and that's our individual row hydraulic downforce. But we basically took this planter and stripped it down. We took everything off of it. It had a ground drive transmission on it. So we took everything off of that, and basically from the mainframe all the way back, we have installed a complete new row unit, gauge wheels, closing wheels, row unit, row cleaners up front. We've done it all, and this is part of John Deere's precision upgrades. We can take a planter that still has useful life in it as far as the main frame and componentry and upgrade it to the latest technology, so those growers who maybe can't get into a brand new factory built planter can take advantage of all the technologies that are out there to help them. You know, it's always about increasing their margin per acre.
Right.
While it's not the same cost as a brand new planter, we can get the same effect, keeping our CCS tanks, keeping our mainframe, that are all still good. Those don't wear out. It's these ground engaging components that
pretty
wear
cool
out.
for a company like Deere with all the technology, but not forgetting about customers who, you know, turning a almost 20-year-old planter into basically a like new rig.
If you were doing a part here or a part there, it doesn't have the longer warranty. If you're doing this, the dealer installs it, you're getting a 1-year warranty on all of this new stuff.
Welcome back to Tractor Tales, folks. This week we're going to venture to Central Michigan to learn about a restored 1950 Moline.
We've got a 1950 Minneapolis Moline RTE. The RTE meant that it had an extendable wide front. The Moline R was the smallest tractor Minneapolis Moline made until they bought the B.F. Avery Company in '52. It's about 25 horsepower, It's got a 165 cubic inch engine, 4-speed transmission. The extendable wide front, they made 1,115 versions with the extendable wide front, so it's fairly rare. We bought it over in central Michigan, 98 I think. We restored this tractor in 2002. The previous owner we bought it from, it had a bad engine knock, so we ended up putting new rings, bearings, all the new gaskets in the motor, put it right back together like it was. Everything was great. Gone through the tractor front to rear, all new seals, bearings were needed, brakes, so on, clutch. The engine design was unique that Minneapolis Moline advertised that you could service it from a milk stool. So you could sit on a milk stool and on the left side of it you can take the whole side of the engine off as one cover and get to your crankshaft and your rods and replace bearings and adjust bearings if need be. But yeah, that was, they claimed it had 140 or less parts than a typical 4-cylinder engine in a tractor of its day. So they were really touting how less parts it had and how more efficient it was. This was only available in gas. There was possibly one or more prototype propane versions, but they were never in mass production. It took us 4 years to restore this one. It's the first tractor we ever restored back in 2002. And so it took us, we got it I think 98, and it took us till 2002 to restore it. The barn's mostly full of Molines.
Hey folks, it's 9 below outside, but I am toasty warm here in the cab of this 2010 Magnum 275, our feature item on the auction today. Stick around, this baby's only got 1,796 hours on it.
The only way I've seen to safely clean aluminum grain and stock trailers is Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner from Dakota Ag Innovations. With over 15 years of proven performance cleaning all types of aluminum, the results speak for themselves. Dirty, stained, and discolored aluminum trailers don't stand a chance against Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner. Safely improve the appearance of your aluminum trailers at home and make a statement with Bright Plus. Order today at trailercleaner.com or find Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner at a farm store near you.
Join the Farm Journal team for our summer scouting tradition, the annual Pro Farmer Crop Tour. Starting in South Dakota in the west and Ohio in the east, get a front row seat as scouts hit the field across 7 states for a dirty boots look at how the 2024 corn and soybean crops are coming along. You can either stop by a nightly meeting at one of our 7 tour stops near you or tune in to our nightly broadcast. Register now at profarmer.com/register. Got equipment to sell privately but tired of scams and hassles? Visit MachineryPete.com and click Sell Mine. MachineryPete.com, the simple and secure way to buy and sell equipment online.
Pre-def, good condition, low hours. Folks, that has been the winning poker hand the last couple years here, and I tell you, our feature item on the auction today, a beautiful 2010 IH Magnum 275, one owner, only 1,796 hours. Now the 3 highest auction prices I've ever seen on Magnum 275s all came in 2023.
I got 140 in the bank, 130,000, 135, 130,000, 135, 135, 130,000, 135, now 140, and now 140,000, 135, here now 140,000, 140,000, 130, now 45, and now 150,000, and 145, here now 155, 150, yep, 150, now 55, 150,000, here now 55, now 155, here 155,000, 150,000, here now 155, here now 155, here 155, 155, I'm not a player now, what about 500, not a player now, what about 155, 150,000 here now, 155, 150,000 here now, 155, here, anybody look at here, better than that, guys, 150,000, 150,500. 150,500, not a player now, what about 500, not a player, 155, 155 now, what about 5 here now, 55, give 152.50. Now 155, Jim. 155. Now 157.50. 157.50. Now 160. I'm not a 160. Here now 160. Here now 162.5. 162.5. Not a player now. 161. Help me. 161. 161, Sal. 161 down to the middle, 165. 161, guys. 161, 161,000. 161,000. Better tractor. 161. 161. Guys, I think you're missing a boat here. 1, now 2. 162, Jim. Internet's out. 162, now 163, now 164, 164, 164, now 5, 165, not a double five there, 165, 165 pounds there, 166 pounds, not a pair, down to the double six there, 166, 166,000, 166, to the double six there, enter it now, 166 pounds, not a pair, down to the double 166,000, 166, I'm at 165 here now, 166,000, not a pair, into the bills, 166. So the tractor, 165,000 that'll here, put them on buyer number 54 is the buyer, thank you.
Hey folks, let's hop in that Machinery Pete time machine and go back to February of 2013. In Warrensburg, Illinois, we saw Magnum 275 with only 371 hours, so for 152.5. That record stood for about 10 years, but things are different now. We just saw it on our feature item, the Magnum 275 here. 1,796 hours, comes in 165, third highest price ever.
Learning and using new technologies can be complicated, but sometimes technologies simplify the process. That's certainly the case with the Horsch Maestro seeder and its innovative seed delivery system.
Showing here today is one of our Maestro CX planters. Now this particular planter that you see here is built more for the Western European market, but when we build our Maestro planters for the North American market, we're using the same row units, we're using the same metering technology, same electronic systems, so a lot of shared components between these machines. The platforms may change, but the heart of the machine remains the same. This has a very similar setup to what we have on a new product line that we just launched in the US called Maestro SX. And both the CX and the SX utilize a new metering system that we've launched here called the airspeed system, using a positive pressure metering system for high-speed planting. So today when we take a look at high-speed planters, there's been always some type of a mechanical device that brings the seed from the disc down to the furrow. What we've done is really simplified the whole process by, number one, taking away the vacuum. We're only using one fan to both deliver the seed from the bulk hopper and also to pressurize the meter and also to shoot the seed down into the furrow. So taking a hydraulic circuit out, taking a lot of complexity out, and all of the power needed for this unit comes right off the tractor. No gen sets needed. So the way the system works is you have a simple seed disc here, and it's all about controlling the airflow. So whenever we have the seed delivery hose coming in that brings the seed into the seed cup here, we also pressurize this toolbar where we're winding off the airflow. Part of the airflow is coming here. You'll see the seed that'll come out here that pressurizes what we call this air chamber. And in that air chamber, that seed gets pushed onto the disc and then run through the singulator, making sure we got one seed per hole. On the back side of the meter, the other edge of the Y comes around and then necks down, which by necking it down, we increase the pressure. And then here we come down into an angled loop where we create more of a suction and a shooting pressure going down. So as that seed comes around on the disc, it's pulled off the disc and shot into the furrow.
Well folks, Sidney, Iowa today. Really fun to be here for the Lawrence and Mary Lou Crom Farm Retirement Auction, and we proved again that adverse weather equals hot bidding. 9 below zero today, but actually not too bad. It's not very windy, and fun to watch that Magnum 275 sell for the third highest price ever, and record price on the Maxim 150 of 133. We'll see you back here next week on Machinery Pete TV.
Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support.
Big Iron, rural America's premier online auction site for the sale of used farm equipment.